93% of children who are involved in playing an instrument end up going to college later in life. This correlation is not just any coincidence. There are a lot of benefits that playing an instrument has on a child's development, and not many parents or adults are aware of these benefits. The amount of children that are enrolling in band and music lessons is heavily decreasing for many reasons. A lot of parents are biased and may steer their children away from instruments for things due to cost or time. Throughout my speech, you will see that these problems can easily be solved and that the good heavily outweighs the bad in this circumstance. Some social and emotional benefits that are related to a child's development if they play an instrument are improved spatial skills. It teaches children to work towards short-term goals, and if they continue to play an instrument in their later childhood, it will help them work towards long-term goals for things like concerts or big competitions. It develops a routine and it develops self-discipline. Children in music show more commitment earlier on in their childhood and also later in life, even if they don't play an instrument later in life. It teaches patience because the child has to practice and try over again until they're improving in their music. It teaches them how to work in a group with others if they're in band or a different music ensemble. It develops empathy and it develops them being in tune to others' emotions. It gives children an outlet to express themselves, and it enables students to show more emotion. It helps relieve their stress and tension from other things going on in their life, and it teaches responsibility because they're responsible for cleaning their instrument and taking care of it, and they're also responsible for practicing and making sure they have their music ready. It boosts their self-esteem when they see progress throughout their playing, like if they get a song that they could barely play in the beginning and 2 weeks later they're showing a lot more progress in their lessons or band or something. And it exposes them to new cultures because there's a lot of different cultures that the music they play in band or lessons come from, and most of the time they learn about these new cultures and the styles and the way people were in different time periods or different countries. It also reflects different ethnicities. Another major part of a child's development is their cognitive development, which is in their brain. It enhances brain function through stimulating the child while they're playing the instrument. Stimulation works the brain and leads to improved brain functions and new neural connections. It improves speech development because it develops the left side of the brain, which is responsible for language and speech development. So it helps them learn to read faster. And the left side of the brain is also responsible for reasoning, sound recognition, rhythm and rhyme, and memory. So their memory will be a lot better as well. It helps develop their math skills also because it helps them learn the different patterns of music, which also relates to math. And it also shows fractions and problem solving. It's also proven that they develop better mental pictures of objects if they play an instrument. Their attention span also increases because they have to be focused sometimes for a long time on their music or their teacher or band instructor. It helps their fine motor skills develop because they're playing with their fingers and they have to coordinate their brain and fingers to move together, and sometimes their whole body even. It develops their neurophysiological distinction, which is hearing a difference between certain sounds that people who don't play an instrument can't recognize, and it improves their neural processing. It also improves their physical development because it has a direct impact on your nervous system that other people who don't play instruments just doesn't happen in their body. So band and instrument programs should be more affordable and accessible to all children because of these great benefits that not all children are receiving. Many programs already have measures in place for it to be more affordable and accessible, but not many parents and teachers know about it. If it was broadcasted more that it was going to be accessible and affordable, I think there would be a lot more participation of children playing instruments, and this would improve America's school system and everything a lot better. Think about a world where 93% of American students went to college. The results would be amazing, and America's schools would be flourishing with all of the students' hard work paying off in their development, which can lead to a lot better academics in school. We as a country should take more steps to ensure that every student has access to music and promote the benefits of music to parents. Thank you for listening.